Dear friends, once again I welcome you all on the e-learning platform of KTHM College, and this is Sanjay Rathod is here. Dear friends, in our previous video we discussed the definition of communication, language and conversation, and some principles of conversation. So students, right now we are going to discuss the elements such as asking, giving and refusing permission. Before starting with the topic, it's important to know what is the aim of these three components: asking, giving and refusing permission. This unit will help you to develop your ability to ask for permission, give permission and refuse permission in a polite manner. While asking, giving and refusing permission, we need to seek permission on several occasions in our personal, social and professional life. People think that we seek permission of only elderly people and superiors as well as our boss, but that is not true. Sometimes we also have to request our subordinates and juniors to allow us to do certain things. Giving permission is a courteous act for the person permitted. It is the act of refusing permission that we have to be careful about. People feel offended when they are denied permission. Therefore, we need to take extra care while saying no to them. Saying no, it also requires such a daring. Basically, we cannot deny it, but there is a way how to deny in a polite way, polite manner. Hence, the need to be apologetic. Now, let's see the example of a dialogue between a clerk and his boss. The clerk makes three requests. Here, the clerk tries to make three requests, but his boss grants only two of them. Let's see the example as well as the dialogue between the boss and the clerk. The clerk says, "Good morning, sir." Then boss responds, "Good morning, how are you?" Then clerk, "I am fine, sir. Thank you very much." That boss says, "Tell me, what's the matter?" Clerk says, "Sir, I want to make a request. And the request is, may I leave early today?" He is seeking permission to leave early on the particular day. "I have to go and pick up my son from his school." We try to understand that what situation is there and where he has to go. Then boss says, "Yes, that's fine." Clerk, "One more thing, sir. Tomorrow is my wife's birthday. Can I apply for a day's leave?" He also put up his another request to the boss, and boss says, "By all means." Clerk also responds in a very polite manner, and he says that, "It's very kind of you, sir. Thank you very much. There is another problem, sir." It means now he is going to put up third request, and the third request is that tomorrow a lot of my wife's friends would be coming for her birthday party, and we would like to video shoot the program, but we do not have a video camera. With your permission, I should like to use our office video camera. Is it possible, sir? Then the clerk is demanding video camera which belongs to the office, but boss has to deny it. but he denies in a, or he refuses in a very simple manner. Boss says that I am afraid that's not possible. Actually he denied, but he denied in a polite manner, and the clerk says, all right sir, no matter at all. This is the dialogue. Now we can guess that what types of dialogues takes place between the clerk and the boss. He also put 3 requests and 2 of them have been granted by the boss and 1 is refused, but in a polite manner. While using the language, we also have some useful expressions. For example, asking permission. We also have 3 sub elements. One is a neutral asking permission. One can ask in a neutral as well as in a safe manner. One can ask permission in an informal way, and one can also ask permission in a formal way. Let us see one by one. Neutral or safe expressions of the asking permission. Can I use your camera please? In the present sentence, we cannot confirm that. We cannot say that the speaker can use the camera or not. He begins with the can I use, then it is depend on the next person or the listener or the person who is going to grant or allow to use the camera. Then second expression is that could I use your camera please? Now look at the expressions. I wonder if I could use your cameras. I was wondering if I could use your camera. Do you mind if I use your computer? Basically, he is asking in a safe way, in a neutral expressions, in a neutral manner. We can't say that whether he will be permitted or not. Then second one is that informal, asking permission but in a informal manner. How informal expressions can be used? Let us see. Mind if I use your camera? Let me use your camera. All right, if I use your camera, can I have the okay, go ahead to use your camera? Any chance of borrowing your camera? Now look at these 5 expressions. We can come across the informal relations between the speaker as well as the person who is going to seek permission. And now look at the third one, formal way of asking the permissions. Now let us see the expressions which are used in a formal way. Is do, oblique, may, oblique, might. I have the permissions to use your phone. This means we can come to know that the communication is going between 2 persons, but those who are not familiar with each other. With your permission, I should like to use your computer. It is also talk about the formal one. As do you have any objection if I use your computer? Such types of conversation always takes place in office. Is there any objections to my using your computer? Dear friends, look all these expressions and we will come to know how asking permission can be used in a 3 manner: neutral as well as safe, then informal and the formal one. And the next component is that giving permission. The same safe, neutral, informal and formal expressions will take place. Let us have a glance of those expressions. The first one is as neutral or safe. Of course, it means giving permission. How permission can be given? If one is a safer, one is using a safer expressions as well as a neutral expressions, one can say that of course you can, yes, certainly you can, by all means you can, yes, that's fine, all right. Then you are very welcome to, please don't hesitate to. This is the neutral way of expression of giving permission. Then the informal way of expressing the giving permission. One also can give permission in a informal way. Sure, okay, fine, all right, that's fine, all right, okay. Then it's fine, all right, okay. We also have another expressions to discuss, and that is feel free to express, feel free to use, of course you can, no reason why not, go ahead dear. Then the last expressions of giving permission is a formal. The expressions are that seems perfectly acceptable, I can't see any objection, I can see no objection, that's quite in order. Then last one is there seems to be no reason why you shouldn't. It means in a formal way one can give permission. Then we have a last component to discuss, and that is refusing permission in the same way, neutral, safe, informal and formal. In a neutral as well as a safe expressions, it can be refused the permission. Sorry, I am afraid you can't do that. It means that he is not going to be believed. I am afraid you can't. The next expression is that I am afraid I can't let you. Next one is I am afraid that's not possible. I am afraid that is not allowed. I am afraid I can't allow you to do that. Dear students, please look at the expressions, how the speaker is refusing the permissions. In an informal way of refusing the permission, the expression will be in this way, I would like to, but dash dash dash, I can't possibly dash dash dash, sorry, then dash dash, sorry, no way, sorry, that's out of the question. In a very informal way, it has been refused. And if any official person is going to refuse our permission, then how he will refuse? He will refuse in the following expressions, I am afraid I can't allow that. Now see the expressions, I am afraid I can't allow that. The next one is that I am afraid I can't permit that. The next one is that I am afraid you can't do that. Basically, this is the formal expressions of refusing permission. And we also have these expressions in asking permission, giving permission and refusing permission in a neutral, safe, then informal as well as in a formal expressions. So, dear students, these were the expressions as well as the specimens of asking, giving and refusing permissions. And now it is a time to give a task. You also will be given a task. It means that you have to prepare a dialogue on a given task, and the task is that you want to use your friend's cell phone for an hour. You just imagine, you want to use your friend's cell phone for an hour, your friend permits you to use it, and you are going to ask your friend's cell phone for an hour, and your friend also permits you To use it, you have to prepare a dialogue on this task in between near about 10 to 12 lines. Okay. My dear students, thank you for listening me and being with me, and I hope you will stay home and stay safe. Thank you.